Hi traders, this is Kriska and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, click on the subscribe button below to get the latest updates whenever I release new videos containing my trades for cryptocurrencies, gold, and forex, utilizing Tiffany tools. So for today, we're going to review my trade that I took for Breakout Edge and Trend Pro for Bitcoin USD under 15-minute time frame. As you can see right here, this was the signal that I took. This is a buy setup for this combo that I am using. So let's now review the reasoning behind why I took this trade. So if we're going to load our line charts for us to reveal the close of the bar, we're going to see that this high right here, which is around, the zone is around 55,000. So this was the first, this was the attempt, this was the advance to the upside of the market, reaching 55,000. And then after that, it retraced, and then it reached again this level one more time, and then before it retraced again. And this at this moment, it has breached the 50,000, showing this close right here of the candle. So we would see what type of, so this was the how it looks like in higher time frame, which is H4. If we're going to zoom out, we can see that we can say that this is just a retracement in an advance in the market. So what is happening right here is price has met support when it reached 55,000 and then retraced because some of the traders that has profited from the advance of the market is starting to take their profits as they recognize the price reaching 55,000 for the first time for how many months since I think it's way back in the beginning of the year that the price has reached. So it's around February. So this was the first time that market has reached 55,000. And now, this is the first time that the market has went down from 62,000 and then finding an area of resistance at this level. So if you're going to examine the price action in terms of H4 time frame, you could see that the strength of the market is highly evident because of the closes of the bars. Whenever it tries to bring down the price, what happens is it would make a definitive big bar showing the strength behind these bars right here. So if you're going to if you're going to zoom in lower time frame, we could see that we will be looking for opportunities to buy for this type of market. All right. So that would be my bias for Bitcoin USD for the upcoming week. So I will be looking to looking for buying opportunities in terms of trading Bitcoin. So I'll be setting my targets for 60,000. So that's the logical area where I will be placing my take profit levels. But with the type of the behavior that I'm looking at, I can see that we could place our take profits at the highest point that Bitcoin has reached, which is at 64,000 or almost 65,000. So this is my ultimate take profit. But I think if it's going to manifest again this type of move or advance to the upside, then at this point, it could possibly make and reach 65,000 in no time. All right. Okay. Okay. So the next currency that we're going to look at is USD Canadian dollar. under 4-hour time frame. So we're going to examine the price action that happened right here. So we have a retracement in the advance in the market. So it's going to look at the closest of the bar for this currency, as we can see. Oops. So right now, it is currently under retracement after the advance of the market right here. But if we're going to examine our trend in higher time frame, we are in a downtrend. So we would see whether, okay, so if we're going to examine the trend, so we are at uptrend right here, coming from a downtrend right here. So this one is around 2021, around March. Okay, so coming from a downtrend, we have seen a reversal in the market, and we will see whether this advance to the market would continue to make a new high so that it could sustain the uptrend that it has been making. But if not, the majority, if you're going to look at it, the majority of the trend or the trend is really in a downtrend, and this was the attempt to reverse this downtrend in higher time frame, which is H4. But since we're going to look at lower time frame for us to look for trading opportunities, we would like to see that our direction would be in line with what it has been doing in the past. So in the past, it is in a downtrend. Therefore, it would be easy for us to achieve or take profits or get our profits coming from downside of the market because of the direction of the trend. So right now, if you're going to zoom in lower time frame, H1 in particular, so we're still in a downtrend, right? Based on what I see, it wants to test this 124, this zone right here, 124.00. It wants to test this area because if you're going to zoom out again, we would see that price for the first time will be reaching this level again since July 30. So we would see whether this area will hold. So if this area will hold, like right here, then what will happen is the market will make a new advance to the upside, making a new highs right here and continuing the campaign that it is trying to make right here to the upside. But if not, if the attempt, all right, so what will happen is it will find support right here. Then before it will, if it breaks this level, then it will continue to make a new lower low. So therefore, we'll be looking for selling opportunities. So for this week, what will be our plan? So our plan is for us to look for selling opportunities at this time. Why? Because if you would see that if you're in a shorter trend in H1 time frame, you would see that it would want to test this area, but there has been a move, a big move that has happened right here in the past week. So what will happen is we will wait for a retracement that will happen at this point, and then before we take our profits at, of course, the most obvious level would be 12400. So this is just a short-term trend. So if you would want, right now you could actually take opportunity to sell right here because the 12500, which is a very good area for you to remember, it has been broken. So what would be the area that you're going to look at? Let's see how definitive the 125 here. So this is a break in H4 time frame, big candle. Then in 15-minute time frame, we would see that we will just wait for retracement to test that area where the 125 happened. So we will just wait for retracement before we look for selling opportunities again for USDCAD. Right? So the next chart what we're going to look at is USD GBP under 4-hour time frame. We're going to load our line charts. You could see that there has been a break in that support right here that has happened in September 28th. Now, after that break, now it is currently going back again to that level to test that level whether this is indeed a true breakout. So let's examine what type of. It's a very big candle that has very strong in terms of the way the body of the candle is very big. So it shows strength in terms of after breaking this area. And if you're going to examine, the support was formed at 136.00. So therefore, we would have to wait for a retracement right here that will be happening before we would sell again. If that would be the case, if this advance in the market would only mean that it will be a retracement. So what will happen first is if this is a retracement, then it will just hold support right here, or it will go back again inside this channel and reach the high, the top right here. So for this currency that what we're going to do for this week is we'll wait for opportunities to sell right now in shorter time frame, and then if this one will hold, then we will be selling, looking for selling opportunities for this week, and then targeting 134.00 coming from 1.3600 right now. So we will wait for what will be the result that we would see after this advance in the market, whether this could result into continuing the trend, or this will be a reversal, or it will just go back to the top of the channel and then just continue with the range that has been going on, not until the break that has happened right here. Alright, so that would be it. If you would want to get a copy of Breakout Edge and Trend Pro, all you have to do is just look at the description below so that you will be directed to the link on how you're going to get these two powerful indicators. Also, if you want to experience fast execution, tight spreads, and cryptocurrency trading even over the weekend, subscribe with your broker, which is RoboForex, and they're also giving out a $30 bonus if you sign up with our link today. And also, if you would want to join our Telegram channel, you are free to do so that you will know how you're going to use BPini tools to your advantage. So see you again tomorrow for another financial market review.